Flea markets, flea markets, flea markets. I freaking love flea markets, man. They're freaking great, and I love them, and they're like my favorite freaking thing. And I went to two flea markets and two antique malls today, and I found some very, very interesting things. Pretty much everything I got ticked every single box of weird things I like finding at these kind of places. Besides, I didn't find any Transformers worth buying. Oh well, but I did find some really, really, really cool things. First off, I want to show you what I got at the flea markets, and of course, because I don't have a lot of space on the table, I've got to reposition the camera already to show you the first thing I got. It's this fairly impressive 12-inch Darth Vader that, came with a samurai sword. Yeah, this was 15 bucks, but, you know, knowing me, I bundle things together, and I got this and a few other things for 20 total, so I think I got a pretty good deal. Conditions okay. All of his weird little stuff has completely worn off of his limbs. You can see a little bit like on the back. And that makes me happy and was actually more of an incentive to buy it because I absolutely hate that flaking. If you don't know what I'm talking about, this weird material that they put over the fabric, you can see it's flaking and it's horrible and it's sticky and it's nasty, and I'm happy it's just on the back because I really don't like that stuff. You can have these cloth pieces either over his armor or underneath his armor. I like it over his armor. And he does have the removable pieces. I didn't mean for it to go like that, but yeah, I think it's a pretty nice Sebastian Shaw head underneath. And also he talks. Sorry, dude, I already kind of took your mask off. Is it too early? Is it too early? I don't know. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. I've really been wanting a decent 12-inch Vader, and this is actually one I've been eyeing. And I didn't even know that it talked, so, that's pretty cool. Well, I've got the camera positioned high. I got this way later on at other flea market. For, I would say about $3, the 12-inch clone captain that was a Target exclusive in that big box set. I like getting clone things, and it was only $3, so I ain't complaining. I like it. I think the paint's pretty cool, too. I think they actually did a pretty good job on the paint. Just kind of looks unique, looks cool, looks... It's going to be something interesting in the collection, but it doesn't compare to a Sideshow or even the normal old Hasbro ones. And with that 12-inch clone trooper, to make it $6 total for this purchase, I got this little Marvel Universe Stealth Iron Man. I don't really get Marvel Universe Iron Man, I usually get Marvel Legends. However, I don't have a Stealth Iron Man yet, and it was only $3. Well, actually, it was $5 for that clone and $3 for this guy, and I'm like, hey, could you do 6? And he's like, oh, hell yeah. So, yep, there we go. Got a Stealth Iron Man. It's actually a pretty good figure. Not one of my favorite Marvel universes for sure, but I still really like it. Okay, going back to the Darth Vader, same place I got that. My brother actually got the Clone Wars IG-86 for himself. And also, I got a Chancellor Valorum because, oddly enough, I'm actually going back and trying to fill some holes in characters in my prequel collection. Because I don't know why, I just kind of want to, and it was very cheap. It was like a freaking dollar. And, hey, it's Chancellor Valorum, you know. I call for a vote of no confidence in Chancellor Valorum's leadership. Oh, I just realized that that's actually really political because that came out right at the end of the 90s, and in the 90s, people wanted Bill Clinton to leave office. Star Wars, everybody! And also, for $1, I got this clone without a helmet, but thankfully, I have this spare for my Evolutions packs, so there's another clone pilot added to my army. That's pretty neat. Also $1. So those are pretty cool. Going ahead to another flea market. It's one of the same flea markets. You don't really care about which flea market it was. For $5, I got the Small Soldiers Brick Bazooka. And, it's really, really weird. Oh god, that's creepy. Yeah, it's really weird, but I like it. It's Small Soldiers, and I got something else Small Soldiers, too. So, yeah, that's really, really cool. Really, really wanted this guy, and there was this one lady that was... She's kind of... She's don't tell your mom I said this, but she's kind of a bitch. And she had this for $5, and I almost bought it from her, but then the booth like right next to her also had it for $5, and the booth right next to her is seriously my favorite booth because the guy there is really cool and really nice. And the thing I also got at that booth is well, let me show you the second thing out of the three that I got at that booth. I got a little, what is it, Pearl Light Gold C-3PO? Yeah, I'm trying to complete all the LEGO C-3POs, or at least the LEGO Protocol droids, and I needed this one. I got a story for another day. I posted it to my Facebook about this guy at a flea market, one of them, that is a complete asshole. I don't like the guy. He's a scalping... Don't tell your mom I said this. Bitch. That's pretty cool. But this next thing I got is unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. So, I walk over to his 6-inch Spider-Man stuff. He's normally had some pretty decent stuff. He had the 6-inch Spider-Man 3 black-suited Spider-Man. Almost got that, but it's actually a really, really bad figure. And honestly, I'd rather get the actual red and blue Spider-Man and try to paint it up myself, because that is garbage, that one that Hasbro actually made. I held that and I'm like, I can't buy this, it's too bad. But right next to it, I didn't pay much mind to it initially because I didn't believe it was what I thought it was. But it is what I thought it is. It was what I thought it was. For $8, $8, I found the freaking McFarlane Spider-Man. This is my best flea market find ever. This right here. This. So yeah. McFarlane Spider-Man, then. One of those figures that I thought was really, 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 really cool, and I really, really wanted it, but of course, because it was so outrageously expensive, I never thought I would actually actually buy it and blow the cash on it. But for $8, $8, man, I got myself a McFarlane Spider-Man. Kind of beat up, kind of, sort of, a little bit. If you can see on the chest there, I did have to repaint the spider logo because it was kind of worn off, but thankfully I can paint! And also around the eyes was a little worn, so I had to paint that black as well. Kind of some missing paint along the head. I might try to fill that in. I don't know if that's just a factory thing or not, but other than that, he's got like little scuffs on his butt. Other than that, the joints are pretty solid, kind of loose on the legs, but not nearly as bad as what Marvel Legends typically can be with Toy Biz. I mean, he can still hold poses fairly well. This leg's a little loose. That's just something that you get with Toy Biz Legends. It just happens. But yeah, McFarlane freaking Spider-Man. That's a thing that happened. So that's the flea market's done with. Then I go to this antique store I've never been to before, and they didn't have much. They only had one booth full of toys, and when I say full of toys, I mean they maybe had 5. But one of those 5 was this small soldiers guy. Yeah, freaking Slam Fist, dude. It was 10, a little more than what I usually pay for these small soldiers guys. I usually pay $5 a figure, but I looked it up on eBay before I got it, and that's about the price it is. Yeah, Slam Fist. Getting closer and closer to having a more complete collection of these guys, because I freaking love small soldiers, and these are toys where I'm not really too concerned about the completeness of them, or even the condition. I just like them, because they're really big and chunky, and they're cool, and they're small soldiers. Final antique mall then, and it was just Lego that I found here. So, this first thing is really, really freaking horrible. This antique mall has a lot of KO Lego. And when I saw this for $4, $4 was kind of a little too much for me, but I could not pass up on this thing. This is truly unique, something that I really wanted to have for a future knockoff Lego video I wanted to make, and still want to make. I mean, it's not like I just changed my mind. But this is a knockoff Lego General Grievous. And it looks really weird, really freaky. He's got long black arms. He's a proper Lego minifig, not like a droid minifig. He's got 2 torsos. 2 torsos just put on top of another. And he's got this uniquely sculpted head modified that a part of me feels like is just a smaller version of the Bionicle head that they made. It's really ugly, but it's kind of cool in that weird way, and I had to have it, and I couldn't say no. So I own that now. Next up, freaking Darth Prime. He had to post the stupid Iron Man set on Instagram, or at least one of the Iron Man minifigs. And this place had it for 15 bucks. It was the Mandarin's Buggy. Completely crappy set. I've already put it in my closet to dismantle for parts. But it came with a Mandarin minifig that is also kind of crappy. But this Iron Man, Heartbreaker. I freaking love Heartbreaker. It's one of my favorite armors. And I needed a Lego Heartbreaker. And here's a Lego Heartbreaker. And I really, really like it. And I was actually just thinking about ordering the Heartbreaker by itself, but then I saw its prices on Bricklink. Bricklink is where you go for Lego prices, not eBay. Are you hearing me, asshole? Just go to my Facebook page to actually know what I'm talking about. So yeah, that's that. That has been my flea market haul. I know you guys want to see it again. So yeah, guys, that's been my flea market haul. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at what I got. I'm very, very happy. Very, very happy with what I found. And for very, very good prices, too. I got additions to my Lego collection, Iron Man collection, Marvel Legends collection, 12-inch collection. Pretty much all the collections I like having additions to when I go to the flea market. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Make sure to do the comment, do the like, and do the subscribe. Check out my Facebook page if you have a chance. And also my Instagram. I've yet to put it in my video outro because I am lazy and I don't want to remake my whole outro. Just have a little Instagram icon there. So check it out, guys. Posting tons of pictures, dropping dank memes. Have a good day, guys, and as always, may the spider sense is tingling. My spider sense is tingling. Hey, Raphael. Yeah, my spider sense is tingling. Well, good for you. What are you, fucking gay?